There's an ongoing debate about who should pay on the first date. It's obvious. Look at this! Obviously, the guy should pay, right? I mean, I spent 2-3 hours at home, few days in advance planning my outfit, only to turn up at a restaurant with a guy who it's very obvious that he never even put on moisturizer.
I have heard, yes, men should be the first one to pay, or like, equality, men and women should split. I also do think that whoever asks whoever out for the first date should pay, if that makes sense. If you really want to be like, okay, like equally paying for the date, maybe one pays for dinner, then one pays for dessert and drinks, maybe. That could be a easy way to like split a date, potentially.
This is the first time that somebody who has like profiled me is setting me up with somebody else. So don't really know how to feel. Why if they set me up with somebody who's like, firstly doesn't put on moisturizer, secondly wears the standard SG man uniform, or worse, like turns up in like, I don't know, like Bermuda pants or something like that, I don't know. Let's see how it goes.
I'm looking forward to the date that Nicole has set me on. I think I trust her taste. I think she's met me, she knows what kind of people I like. I don't mind a blind date. It's actually like, it feels like there's an element of chaos in there. You're not gonna know who you meet, where you're going. I want to be the one who's a little bit more like, okay, let's see the flow of the date and how does it go. Okay, hairs ready? Let's go.
Nicole, hi. So I just got off the phone with Elena yesterday and she told me that you guys have successfully found me a date, which is great news. But she also shared with me that you guys offer this coaching service. So I was really curious, what will like a normal coaching session with like a client be like?
Most of the clients, they never gone on dates before, so they will be unsure what to talk about, what to wear, what kind of makeup should they put on, their whole entire mannerism. They don't even know how to prolong a conversation. So we'll guide them before they actually go on their first date. Most of our clients coming from an engineering background or IT industry, they have not really interact with so-called human. There's really a huge lack in human connection.
Okay, so I don't mean to laugh. It's just it's quite sad.
Yeah, it is sad. And especially these days in schools, everything is online, so they really lack that human connection. They really have no idea certain things that they might do or say are actually very cold towards the party that they are talking to. So in terms of date topics, we do cover art of attraction, art of conversation, and body language, texting and flirting.
I want to ask about the flirting thing because I'm very curious. Can you try on me?
Okay, I think for women, what are the typical flirting gestures? You play with your hair, you talk to someone, you keep doing this, and you kind of smile and then laugh at everything that they're talking about. Give them that very full eye contact. You blink more when you're flirting too.
What would the guy's body language be like?
Guys, it's actually a bit harder when it comes to like softening their body language. We cover more on the mannerism, pulling the chair for her, giving her the more desirable seat in a restaurant. These are mannerism, and it also shows that you are a gentleman.
Since you're an image coach, I thought maybe you could help me pick out something to wear.
Can you tell me what are the two of your favorite body parts?
Yeah, I would say my legs and my chest.
Okay.
Yeah.
So the funny thing is, of all these lot, there is nothing short.
It's true.
Right? But I want to expose your legs.
Okay.
Okay, it's good that it shows your collarbone, but it's not showing your waist.
That's true.
Okay, kind of like your tiny waist. So my favorite of these three will be this.
Okay.
It shows your waist, it shows your nice collarbone.
It's true.
So would you like to try this?
Yes. Okay, this is also my favorite.
Okay.
On our very first date, he made me wait 3 hours.
Oh yeah, sorry.
3 hours.
I wasn't angry.
She wasn't angry. We continued bowling, and then we had our first dinner together. Which
And he
was
brought
like-
his friend.
Yeah, my friend came along as a light bulb.
He brought his friend to a date.
She was just shimmering. It was just like light was coming out from her. You know.
And he was so like excited about his coffee and just telling me all these like pearls of wisdom about the history of coffee beans. So I just sat there like quite quiet for quite some time, and I finally blurted out like, "You're so freaking cute."
I was kind of nervous, but like, yeah, you know.
When we were first together, she was still in poly. So a lot of the time she would actually stay back in school quite late. By the time we actually went out for dinner, almost everything would be closed. And so the only thing left open would be McDonald's. And so we ended up going to McDonald's so often that we have jokingly called it the most romantic place on earth.
Dating in the traditional sense of, the couple has to go out somewhere like sightseeing and then they go for a nice dinner or meal after that. I feel like that's not particularly important. What's most important to me is really just being able to spend quality time with him.
A couple of weeks later on, we were going out bowling together. And I think my brother was driving us. So when we came out, it was raining. And when we were walking under the shelter, he decided to pull me out into the rain and kissed me. So in my bucket list was to actually be kissed in the rain. It can be a very small gesture, but it was something that made me realize that he actually cares about what I wanted.
Hello.
Hi.
Do I have to join you up here?
Join me, yes.
Okay.
Please.
Yeah. Okay. That was not very glamorous, but sure.
How are you?
I'm
How
good.
was the day?
It was okay. Thanks for setting me up. I think she's a nice person. Conversation was good, but I don't think you can tell right when there's a spark with someone.
Yep.
I don't think the spark was there.
Not mad at me, right? Like,
No, I'm not mad at you. So I think also good to go on these types of dates. Then you know yourself better and you know what you want and you don't want. You went on the date as well.
I did. I didn't really enjoy myself.
Oh, no. Okay.
But it had nothing to do with the individual that Kai had set me up on a date with.
Right.
It was more to do with the fact that I felt like we fundamentally quite different. But I think one thing that my date had shared with me was that, I think we both agreed that this was a good platform for individuals who needed help to find help, right? To their credit, I suppose this was good, but like, maybe try a bit harder.
Okay. Still, I think maybe if friends want to set me up, I'm more open-minded to that because I think then a friend knows you a little bit better.
Yep.
And also you can't get mad at your friend really.
Yeah,
Right?
thank God.
No, I'm not. It's a good experience. It was a good experience to see it. I think, right. Actually, we're done with... Oh, right. Of course.
Suppose we're not.
You again.
Do you wanna...
Yeah, I will. Okay. Group mission. Spend a day together and find out more about some practices around the pursuit of love. Interesting.
Practices around
Practice.
the pursuit of love.
What kind of practices are they talking about?